But you were just talking about that the word gratitude, about how it's an escort into the blessing. It's an escort into the presence of God.
Yeah.
And I remember I guess more than a couple of years ago, this life in itself was it was 2020.
Yeah.
So much was going on.
Yeah.
So much it was just a really bad year in
Yeah.
so many ways. I was by myself in the car and I feel like I was driving, couldn't have been to the mall because nothing was open. So I don't know where I was going, but somehow I was in a parking lot. And I told the Lord, I said, Lord, give me something that I can be thankful for.
Mm.
Like, even if it's a parking spot, I want something to be thankful for.
Yeah.
And I know people will be like, well, you're alive. Barely.
Yeah.
That's how it felt.
It was a hard time.
I remember pulling in and I said, just give me something to be thankful for, even if it's a good parking spot. And I kid you not, somebody in the very front spot backs out. And I was like, whoa.
Mm.
And I just got emotional
Yeah.
because it was the simplest desire of my heart, but he knows the importance of that desire
In that moment.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I envisioned when you said the escort, it's like when you go someplace and you don't have access,
Yeah.
but if you go with someone who does, that means you have access. Like at Southwest or events and you have a badge that says all
All access.
access.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there are people that have been with me. They don't have all access, but with me, they have all access. That gratitude is our all access badge.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes it's easy for people to say, well, there's always something to be thankful for.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're dealing with difficult situations or you're facing troubling things, you do kind of have to go through the brush and you have to go through the weeds to, okay, get this stuff out of the way, clear the path, clear the view so I can see something to be grateful for.
Yeah.
And it's like you can automatically feel the shift. You can
Mm-hmm.
feel the turning
Mm-hmm.
in your soul and your spirit, and just the air becomes lighter.
100%. So, um, as you were saying that, I was thinking about what I did this last weekend. I think it was this last weekend, or I don't know, whenever. Um, I went to a store and they had a massive sale going on, and I thought that was great. I've never shopped there. I don't even know the name, Athleta or what, I don't know.
Mhm, mhm.
And it's such a cute store. It's like cute things. And I saw a sweater and I said, "Oh my gosh, my sister-in-law would like this." And since 2021, I kind of for my well-being and I'm just going to put it all out there cuz this is confession time. For my well-being and I had to do some soul searching and align my soul to the spirit and what the Bible says, and I had to heal. I really did have to heal and forgive and do certain things. I kind of backed off from Lemuel's side of the family, and I'm such a family-oriented person.
Mhm.
I am such a, relationship kind of person. Relationships are such a big deal to me. I backed off and they noticed
Mhm.
because I was always calling, I was always texting, like checking up on them, buying them things because they reminded me of them.
Mm.
And I had to kind of, you know, back away a little bit and to heal because my dad had just passed. I was learning things about myself and it was just this it was a hard time, like you're saying.
Mhm.
It was just a really hard time for me. Um but 5 years have passed.
Mm.
And little by little I've learned to heal, but not just heal, but learn how to put boundaries that I need
Mhm.
as a wife, a woman, a friend, a sister-in-law, or whatever. But then whenever I got this word gratitude and I found myself in that store, I thought of my sister-in-law and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I want to buy it to her for her just because."
Mm.
Just because. And I haven't done that in a long time. And so I was like, so I grabbed it. I didn't even ask Lemuel. Not that I have to, but I normally do.
Yeah.
I just got it, paid for it, and I sent it. We ended up hanging out with my brother-in-law, so I sent it with her brother. and Lemuel's brother. I sent it with him, and she was just like, "What's this for? This is beautiful." She tried it on, sent me a picture, and I said, "It's a just because. I'm
Mm.
so grateful for you. I'm so," and that's where the restoration part that Lemuel heard
Yeah.
comes in. The gratefulness will bring restoration to
Yeah.
what was lost.
Yeah.
And so I told her, I was like, I love you so much. And my name may be my name may be Ruby and defined as a gem, but you are a gem to this family.
Oh,
And so we hung out the next day and we talked about it, and
wow.
it was like that moment restored what has happened, like the distance, you know?
Mhm.
Not that it was bad. We had hung out, we had done family Thanksgivings and Christmases and whatever, but it was amicable, but it wasn't the relationship I desired as a sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And so little by little, well, not little by little, this year will be a year of gratefulness and restoration.